This is Rummy's Corner. Coming up on March 29th from Cancun, in a bout that will be streamed live worldwide exclusively on DAZN, William Zepeda will have a highly anticipated rematch against Tevin Farmer. When these two first met back in November, Zepeda was a big favorite going in, and the undefeated 28-year-old's name was being mentioned as a possible future opponent for the undefeated WBC lightweight champion, Shakur Stevenson. On the other side, the 34-year-old Farmer is the former IBF junior lightweight champion, and he made the jump to 135 just under 2 years ago. The fact that this was a battle between two southpaws with completely different fighting styles made this one inherently intriguing, where Zepeda is a powerhouse whirlwind of volume, and Farmer is more of a technical boxer who operated behind a great foundation of balance, range control, and counterpunching. It was a high-activity, promising up-and-comer against a seasoned veteran with a nifty bag of tricks. And it wound up producing a highly entertaining and captivating clash of southpaw styles. Farmer was doing his best work early on when he worked behind the jab and created space, while mixing in some good counterpunches. This served to slow Zepeda down, where he was forced to box at a more measured pace than he prefers. Farmer was also very crafty whenever Zepeda did attack, where he wasn't afraid to make things a little scrappy to largely smother Zepeda's offense. At times, this was all working well for Farmer, and he was having success slowing Zepeda's output and forcing him to reset earlier than he wanted. Farmer dropped Zepeda with a beautifully timed counter in round 4. Zepeda did not appear badly hurt, but the impeccable timing of the shot gave him new reason for concern. Zepeda was doing his best work whenever he was able to overwhelm Farmer with sheer volume, where despite throwing a great abundance of punches, Zepeda is technically sound with his delivery and placement whenever stringing punches together. Zepeda has a nice offensive variety, where he mixes his attacks both upstairs and down, left side and right, where he's almost like an artist once he discovers his rhythm, where he unleashes his offensive arsenal with great precision and fluidity. At certain points in the second half of the fight, the pace was looking a bit too fast for Farmer, but Farmer got a second wind late, and he was again having a lot of success with that sneaky quick left. By this point, both boxers were exhibiting a lot of raw heart and determination, each digging down deep in the midst of the heated, fast-paced battle. At the end of 10 extremely hard-fought and entertaining rounds of action, Zepeda won the fight by razor-thin split decision, where one judge scored it 95-94 for Farmer, and the other two had it 95-94 for Zepeda. So who will win the rematch? Are we in for another super close contest where styles make fights? Or will this be more a matter of a different night, different fight, where someone makes the better adjustments to win decisively? Farmer is more fundamentally sound from a technical point of view, but Zepeda is an intelligent and methodical operator in his own right, and he has the youth advantage going in. My general feeling here is that the first fight will prove to be an invaluable learning experience for Zepeda, where this time around, I am fully expecting him to be better prepared for the challenge before him. I believe Zepeda will have a much greater idea of what he is up against, and that he will be able to fine-tune his approach in such a way that he will be able to discover an earlier rhythm, and also be able to neutralize some of the types of things that were working well for Farmer last time. I expect Farmer's style will still pose its fair share of inherent difficulty, but I believe Zepeda will be able to neutralize those moments more quickly and effectively. The fact that this one is a scheduled 12-rounder instead of 10 is another thing I believe will provide Zepeda with an advantage in this one. For my official prediction, I am taking William Zepeda by 10th round stoppage. I do think the earlier rounds will be largely competitive, at times perhaps resembling the early rounds of their first fight, but I think a more determined and more resolved Zepeda will come in there, win rounds more decisively, and ultimately wear Farmer down physically and mentally in ways he couldn't last time around. so I am taking William Zepeda by 10th round stoppage. But as always, what the hell do I know? I ain't exactly Quasimodo over here, but I am extremely fired up for the rematch. I thought their first fight was terrific, and I sure am looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. Best of luck to both William Zepeda and Tevin Farmer. Make sure you don't miss this incredible fight on the 29th of March, which is available exclusively on DAZN as a part of your subscription. Click the link in the description below to sign up now. Who do you think will win? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed and have a wonderful night. This is Rummy's Corner.
You know, Quasimodo predicted all this.